Доброе времени суток. Вы на канале Тамик Ёпт. Мы продолжаем проходить Mass Effect 2. И нам сюда. Так, на орбите Мнемозины находится 2-километровый корабль обводы которого выдают жнеца. Часть модуля изучает энергию. Понятно. Стыковаться. Надо состыковаться. Та-ра-та-та. Кого мы сводим? Тебя. Добавить. И. Ты мне прикалываешь, тоже пойдешь. Я ничего не могу улучшить. Давай хотя бы это улучшим. Ничего не могу. Так, по оружию вроде все есть. Надеюсь, там никого нету. Там тишь да гладь.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the Hurricane, huh?
Чё, готовы? Так, что у вас по оружию? Так. Возьми что-нибудь получше. Ладно, понятно. Погнали. Угу.
This does not look like the work of Geth.
Самара, ты права, не похоже, но нам и не гетто нужны. О. Пам-пам-пам, маловато тут. 2000, это что? Что-то у геттов какая-то странная.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is edgy. I reassure them it is mere nerves, a superstitious reaction to what this hulk represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately, I can't deny the atmosphere. The angles of the walls seem to press down on you. I find myself clenching my teeth.
Угу. Это значит корабль еще не жнецов. Потопали дальше. Та-та-та-та. Что за звук?
We finished cataloging specimens A203 to B016. No evidence of active nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chindana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years. There's not enough data to support his claim. He asserts that the truth is patently obvious. I am concerned. Chindana has been staring at the samples for hours. He says he's listening to them.
Непонятно, ну ладно, с ним корабль разговаривал.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
As curious as I am about the Reapers, I'd rather not be trapped inside one.
We'll have to take down the barrier generators from in here. Any idea where they are?
At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core, sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye. Good hunting.
Удачная охота. На что?
I wonder if the data they recovered was worth all these lives.
You married?
married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
But what? Katie's my wife. I must have told you this story.
No, I know my wife. I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's what I remember too.
What the hell is this? How can we remember the same thing?
This place affected their minds.
Это место повлияло на их разум. На наше не повлияет. Мы же топаем быстро. Та-та-та-та-та.
There.
Чё ты орёшь? Ух ты, ё-моё.
There are high pressure tanks by the husks. Do you want me to blow them up?
Will do.
On my way. Deploying combat drone. Yes.
Так,
Just a second.
I
Топаем
wondered if the
дальше.
technology to make husks came from the...
уйди от бочки, блин. Ладно.
This should soften them up.
Сорян. Молодец. Ой, я ему ноги отстрелил. Да сколько вас тут? Эй. Надо было брать дробовик. Это что, бывшие пилоты, что ли? Бывшие... Да кто это вообще? Из кого они? Все, закончились. Отлично. Ладно, возьмем пока крупнокалиберный пистолет.
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. God damn!
What?
That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't dead. It knows we're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
Корабль жив. Что вы хотели от... вообще этого всего?
Gunfire. The shooter could be part of the Cerberus team. We should make contact.
Да что ты... Да целься ты. А чего он не хочет в них стрелять? Так, на ту сторону, что ли?
This is valuable.
Так, понятно. Что-то мне это не нравится.
Got it.
On my way. Hostiles.
Что ж так дофига тут?
Take that.
Все, лезете и лезете. Что это такое? Прикрывайте меня. Молодцы. Вы там пока разберитесь. Ого. А ну, хватит тут лазить. Ух ты, ему одна отъехала. Вас слишком много.
There.
Давай в рукопашку, это говно. Нафиг иди. Я пошутил. О, патроны. Да заканчивайтесь уже. Так, стоп. А нам сюда надо было? Я чуть мне... Это кто такой? А ты хорош.
Shepard Commander.
The sniper was a Geth. I have never heard of a Geth speaking to organics.
It shouldn't be able to talk. A single Geth has no more intelligence than a Baron.
Не мешайте нам разговаривать.
Go get him, Chatika. Good girl.
Так, ладно. А ну, не трогай ее. Да блин, да что-то это за зомби-апокалипсис, иди нафиг. Так, мы теперь за гетом охотимся. Нафиг его сейчас я завернул. Так, а что там сверху? Патроны. Эх, я вообще не сюда хотел. Ну, а можно жопу отстреливать. Ау, 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 ау. Да иди ты нафиг. Я вам сейчас лабористика настучу. Нафиг иди отсюда. А ты нафиг иди. Ах ты, ё-моё, я пошутил. Когда вы закончитесь. Это что такое? Юмор. Побешиваю, да? Ладно, пошли дальше.
Heads up.
Кто там? Ой, иди ты нафиг. У вас слабые тазовые кости. А ну-ка. Позвоночник свой оставь в другом месте. Да ты нафиг иди. Да ты чё, офигел? А где вылазить? Иди за мной. О. Ладно. Ладно. Не быть нам в печали.
Weapons ready.
О. Я перезаряжаюсь.
Combat drone away.
ё-моё. Я понял. Ух, ё-моё. Нужно покосить травку или овощи, непонятно, что вы. Вы должны заканчиваться когда-то. Дед мудила. У меня батарейки закончились. Вот и все. Так, ты будешь лежать? Рассмотрю тебя поближе. Чудо, блин. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Да, ёк-макарёк. Так, все назад.
Affirmative.
Can do. On it.
Embrace eternity.
I'll take them.
Going hard.
Nothing's faster than Dratita Bob.
Да, помирай ты уже. Есть.
Got it.
Отлично. Не отлично.
Right.
Да, давай ты уже заканчивайся. Есть. Не есть? Есть. Да что ж вы лезете и лезете? Кто это лежит? Но я тебя такого не ожидал. Стой на месте. Ух, все. Да сколько вас тут? Это прикол какой-то. А, я что-то пропустил. Ух ты, мы побежали обратно. Я вспомнил кое-что. Не, все за мной. Забейте на них. Я то подобрал, нет? Это я просто посмотрел и забыл, наверное. Ну да. Все, я ничего не забыл. Самара, ты где? Все за мной. Ну привет. Ты говно кусок. Много это не от него. Какой это кусок дерьма. Расплавься, блин. Вот и все. Да вы достали вылазить. Блин, оставайтесь на месте. Сколько тут надо жопу отстрелить, чтобы наконец успокоились. Это ненормально. О, здорово. Удобно. Да, пусть он с шариком, с колобком посоревнуются в уме и сообразительности.
Destroying the Mass Effect core should be simple enough.
Then the ship falls into the planet.
Несложно ей. Так, у меня что-нибудь еще атакующего нету. Можно сюда перенести, да? О, прикольно. Ладно. Блин, опять взламывать. Пу-пу-пу, па-пам, пуру-пуру-пу-пу-пуру. Так, мы уже близко.
That is our objective.
So the Cerberus team did recover it. But where are they now?
Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. Все. Кто будет сейчас мочить кого-нибудь? Ребята, мастер. Что происходит? Что? А чё он лег? Вставай! Все, это его единственная цель была помереть. Да идите вы нафиг. Да сколько у вас тут? Авал, авал. Эти кукушки-то отстреливаются. Авал, авал. Что происходит? Надо клацнуть. Ладно, побегу. А, у меня же есть мегапушка. Закрылась. Ладно. Чё, все? А чё он не встает? Или он все уже? Откис. Откисульки. Лежать. Что? Мимо. Отстаньте вы от нее. А я загорелся, ай-яй. Собака. О, неплохо устроился, удобно? Ну ты мадама. Че, вы там справляетесь? Лови. Открывайся. Сим-сим. мне это не нравится.
Deploying combat drone.
О, блин, мудила, блин. Да идите вы в жопу. Давай, ломайся быстрее, да, Санька? Да иди ты в жопу. Есть. Так бы сразу. Надо его с собой забрать. Если можно.
Shepard, the Geth. I think we should bring it. Its behavior was strange.
Leave it there. You know what they are. If it gets into Normandy's computers.
You said it yourself. No one's ever found one intact.
That's true, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk, Shepard.
There's no time to debate it, Tally. Come on.
Hang on, folks.
Open the port side airlock.
Aye, aye.
We're clear. Go.
Бум. Так, итог задания. Получит система опознавания свой-чужой жнецов. Гибель отряда ЦРБ на жнецов. Факт печально, но не неожиданный. Но не неожиданный. Мы сравним жизненные показатели команды с показателем оборудования на жнеце. Хасков. Возможно, нам удастся понять механизм замешания с заданием. Понятно. По оружию понятно. Лучше по оружию какой-нибудь новый. Ох, 47 тысяч, неплохо. Но недостаточно. Что мы нашли и что мы потеряли, мы скоро узнаем.
I think we need to discuss the unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in EDI's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things on Eden Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No, trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I've killed hundreds of these things, but I've never had a chance to talk to one. This one tried to communicate with us. Hell, it probably saved our lives. Why?
Reactivating the Geth is a risk. If you do so, it should be for humanity's best interests, and not your curiosity.
I still think our best interests involve an airlock.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up. Interrogate it.
If we activate it, there is no guarantee we can deactivate it again.
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations. I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems. However, the device is Reaper technology. Linking it with the Normandy's systems poses certain risks.
I trust you, Edie. I know you won't let anything happen to the ship.
Understood, Shepard. It may take several hours before the IFF is ready for shakedown. I will alert you as soon as it is ready.
Sounds good. Until then, it's business as usual. Crew dismissed.
Ну, в смысле? А. Так, пойдем улучшим. А где мне вообще найти? Где его оставили? О, здорово. Эй. Ладно, давай поговорим. Кривопушка какая-то.
Commander, can I help you with
I'm
something?
more interested in just talking.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure, if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
Ну и все. Так. Ух ты ж, нет. Вот, дошел наконец-то. Улучшить оружие. Улучшить оружие, повышать наносимый урон на 40 миллионов, добавить... Конечно, улучшить. Специалист по оружию. Все, что ли, улучшил? Ух ты, ё-моё. Ну ладно. Оперативник. Нафига я это вырубил? Я погорячился. Так, убийца, здоровье. Мощность оружия. Время восстановления умений. Не, лучше так не будет. Нафиг это... Это надо. Тактическая маскировка пока непонятно. Угу. Для отряда. Пусть будет для отряда. Так, маскировка. Воспламенение. Во. Так, активное воспламенение, волна. Урон слабее, зато ну, пусть так будет. Маскировка. Оборона. Так. Кривопатроны я не пользуюсь. Мощная оборона. Все время перезарядки. Длительность увеличит прочность на 100%. Время перезарядки. Длительность. Лучше длительность будет повыше. Так, злыми я не пользуюсь. Тактическая маскировка. Так, кривопатроны я тоже не пользуюсь. Убийственная маскировка, улучшенная маскировка. На 80 дольше пусть будет так. Ну, все. Я, конечно, не то хотел, но и ладно. Так, ёпта, опять не туда пошел. Стоп. Что мне надо? Так, и с кем надо... А, точно. Поговорим с Джокером. Джокер. Потом с Гетом поговорить. Неужели сейчас будет про Гетов всякая фигня? Как дела на мостике?
Commander.
I assume everything is
Good
going
for
well.
now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point. See you, Commander.
The crew is still working to get the Reaper IFF installed, Shepard. It is more complicated than I first anticipated. I will alert you once the system is ready for shakedown. Is there anything else I can do for you?
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Ладно, понятно. Бежим. Так, осталось поговорить. Так, есть что-нибудь? Зашифрованная передача. От призрака Шепарда, рад, что вам удалось захватить систему опознавания свой чужеземец. Я переслал Сьюзи все протоколы, необходимые для интеграции датной системы Нормандии. В случае успеха мы получим возможность пройти через реставратор МВ-4 и навязать коллекционерам бой по нашим правилам. Мне известно, что вам удалось захватить неповрежденного Гетта и знаю о вашем решении оставить его. Если вы считаете, что Гетт может доверять, попытайтесь включить его, но на всякий случай советую вам установить дополнительную защиту Сьюзи от попытки взлома. Не имеет значения, какое решение принял бы я сам. Шепард, это ваш выбор. Вы уже значительно продвинулись в создании отряда, и Гетт сможет усилить его, и если согласится встать на нашу сторону в битве с коллекционерами. Я полностью полагаю на вашу интуицию, лишь бы задание было выполнено. Да, будет она
The
выполнена.
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. I hope you don't activate him, but you would know best.
Is there anything
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander? It's always nice chatting
Да
with
что
you.
вы пристали? Мой корабль, кого хочу, того... Вот. Того и приглашаю. Тю-тю-тю-тю. Так, он у нас будет здесь. Как дела?
How may I help you, Commander?
Понятно.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Тут только...
Commander.
Да. Доктор, пока. Это что такое? Убрать шрамы? Какие шрамы? О, охрана. Охрана. Сьюзи, понятно. Сьюзи.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
I have minimal access to the ship's systems. Direct landlines allow me to interface with the security monitors and public address system. In combat, I am provided temporary access to the electronic warfare systems.
Ничего не понятно, ладно.
Ted Hunt!
Я включаю его.
I'm turning this thing back on. Be ready.
Готов?
Aye, aye.
I have isolated our systems and erected additional firewalls. I am prepared to resist any hacking attempt.
Что-то он не включается. Батарейки забыли поменять.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
Вы Шепард, капитан Альянса Человек. Сражались с еретиками, убитые коллекционерами. Вновь обнаружены на старой машине. Старая машина.
Old machine? You mean the Reaper?
Reaper, a superstitious title originating with the Protheans. We call those entities the old machines.
You seem to know an awful lot about me.
Extranet data sources, insecure broadcasts, all organic data sent out is received. We watch you.
Данные с экстранета. Не защищены сигналы. Все исходящие данные органических существ принимаются. Мы следим за вами.
You watch me or you watch organics?
Yes.
Which?
Both.
За обоими. Ну, поклейте новые, не следите за старыми.
What do you mean, heretics?
Geth build our own future. The heretics ask the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer part of us. We were studying the old machines' hardware to protect our future.
Are the Reapers a threat to you, too?
Yes.
Why would they attack other machines?
We are different from them, outside their plans.
What future are the Geth building?
Ours.
Will anyone else be affected by whatever it is you're doing?
If they involve themselves, they will.
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
We oppose the heretics. We oppose the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the old machines. Shepard Commander opposes the heretics. Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
Are you asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me called?
There is no individual. We are Geth. There are currently 1,183 programs active within this platform.
My name is Legion, for we are many.
Well, that seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
Интересненько, ну давай, что ты расскажешь.
Shepard Commander, we have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper cores?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So, the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believe all intelligent life should self-determinate. The heretics no longer share this belief. They judge that forcing an invalid conclusion on us is preferable to a continued schism.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geth say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL buoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
They built stations in the terminus? Where is this thing?
Between stars. Organics have no cause to look there.
But why do they build stations outside Geth territory in the first place?
The heretics seek improvement from the old machines. In exchange, they help them attack organics. We condemn these judgments.
What's the plan once we get aboard?
The Geth will disrupt their network, prevent the station's defenses from focusing on us. The Reaper data core is physically isolated from the network. We will need to be escorted to it to access and destroy the data.
What defenses should we expect?
In space, none. Within, mobile platforms of various configuration and non-sentient defense turrets.
How many Geth?
There may be billions of individual programs. Fortunately, most will be uploaded to the central computer. Only a few mobile platforms are maintained at any time. Others are manufactured when needed.
Я ничего не понимаю.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations. Shepard Command, are you prepared to attack the heretic stronghold?
Can you give me a quick rundown of the situation?
The heretics have prepared a weapon.
Это
Over
уже
time,
понял.
the virus will change us. We will provide coordinates.
Все. Потопали. Новое задание. Кстати, что там нам расскажет? Разобраться с угрозой гетов, еретиков. Это как раз еретики.
Shepard, need
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some
Ой, да ты
calibrations.
такой
Talk to you later.
I'll be
молодец.
here if you
Давай,
need me.
работай. Говорить ему не хочет. Как дела?
Commander, what can I
You
do
have a
for you?
minute, Miranda?
I do.
Ну и о чем ты хочешь с мной поговорить?
I don't know what this is. If this is stress or just blowing off steam or...
I care about you, Miranda. And I think you care about me.
This is no time for emotional entanglement. You and I know more about the collectors than anyone. We know how unlikely it is that we're coming back alive. What idiotic bunch of hormones thought that now was a great time for love?
Who said anything about love? I'm just trying to get you into bed.
You ass.
Come on, Miranda. You want this.
Yeah, I do. So don't die. You promised me, damn it.
I died once already. I don't plan to do it again.
Give me some time. When I'm ready, I'll come by, okay?
Ну ладно, понятно. Ладно, ничего не понятно. Кто у нас тут? О, здорово. Как дела?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk.
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
Чего? Что ты сказал, я не понял.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment, you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about...
Я понял, ты рассказывал все.
Bystander noticed.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day. Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die.
You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax. Find my center.
Понятно, просто поговорили. Не то. О, как дела?
There you are. It's really weird to see Miranda smiling while she's working. And it's all because of you. Be gentle with her, Shepard. I can see why Jack is the way she is. I don't like it, but I get it. It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk
Ладно,
about.
спасибки, поговорили. Я хочу со всеми потрещать. Понятно.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port
Ой,
side
я
of the ship.
ошибся. О, здорово.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Я это уже слышал.
Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Ну, неплохо.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Спасибо. Потрещали. Так, не то, не то. Тут я вроде совсем... О! Так, у нас тут тоже есть команда. О, здорово. Где лучше оранжевый? Идет.
Shepard.
Блин.
Just checking in.
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill. Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
Красава.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too small.
That's all for now,
Shepard.
Пока. Был рад пообщаться.
Gabby, you'd say the Normandy is a she, not a he, right?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that though, except... well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tally, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a... wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more... how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tally.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy? How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tally. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't you never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I've got some work to do. but I haven't forgotten what we talked about.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Капец. Ладно. Я всем, что ли, буду симпатию проявлять? Ну, видимо, буду. Ну, ладно. Ту-ту-ту, Шепард, жених на расхват. Герой, воскресший в сагах.
Hey.
Так, я хочу поговорить, давай
Tell me
поговорим.
something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
Нафиг иди. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Так, кто там следующий? О, я тут был. И там я был. Здорово, как дела?
This mission takes me back. Can't say I blame Taylor's pop. A man does what he has to do to survive. Ran up against a Batarian camp, not too different from that one. Job was to erase the whole thing from the map. Men, women, and the man in charge. Learned that day that despots are cowards. You show them you're in charge, not them, and they cry like little girls. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go.
Понятно, ты тоже ничего интересного не расскажешь. Пам-пам-пам-парам-пам-пам. Так. Каюта экипажа, Миранда Луз, Гарус, Самара, Тейкриус, Отсутствует. Члены команды отсутствуют. В этом ничего нового не появилось. Рыбки, как обычно, померли. Корабликов столько. Я, интересно, все собрал? О, ну это серого посредника. Жнец. Нормандия. Геты. Варианцы. Азарии. Короче, вроде бы все. О, хомяк, ты живой? О! Ладно, все. Потопали отсюда. Так, куда нам надо вообще? Так, я со всеми поговорил, да?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
В смысле новое? Тут нифига нету. Что я там получил еще раз?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
А, кстати.
How may I help
Do you
you?
have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe
Ладно.
we'll talk later.
А что мне теперь надо? Я уже не помню. Так, где ретранслятор? Там. Не туда. Ту-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Так, надо... Так, свой-чужой. Помощь Легиону. База серого посредника. Совет Тучанка. Спасти доктора Кенсу. Туманность гадюки. А кто такой доктор Кенсу? Пу-пу-пу, кто такой доктор Кенсу? Так, помочь Легиону. Или доктору Кенсу. Спасти доктора Кенсу. Кто такой доктор Кенсу? Ладно, сначала Легиону поможем. Ту-ту-ту-ту. Доктор Кенсу, доктор Кенсу. О, я тут был. А куда нам надо? Море ураганов. Как звучит. Я тут был? Был. Море ураганов. Ладно, море ураганов, так море ураганов. О, тут всего одна. Припаркуемся, как... Ого, станция еретиков. Это станция, которую кореанцы называли Харатар. Была практически разобрана, когда их флот покидал вуаль Персии 30 лет назад. К 2050 году станция представляла собой голый металлический скелет, был убран со звездной карты. Сканирование наказало, что станция была реконструирована и преобразована ударными темпами, ушла не менее 10 лет. Ну что, можно указать на присутствие где-то за пределами вуали еще до их нападения на Иденпрам. Ей не хватало лишь источника топлива, ее могли прятать здесь очень долго, не привлекая ничего внимания. Внимание. Ну, не пустыми миров вокруг беспредельно. Станция еретиков, как ее называют Легион, является хранилищем данных и способом передавать их на большие дистанции при помощи сфокусированного извлечения. На станции хранится около 6 миллионов копий программного обеспечения гетов. Большинство из них лишены тела и получается... понятно, стыковаться. Короче, огромная база гетов-еретиков. Я думал, все геты одинаковые. Так будет прикольней. Кстати, тебе внешний вид можно поменять? У тебя можно, а у тебя только информацию. Взлом необычный. Обычная лояльность. А у меня тут все необычные, что ли? Лояльный. Ты информация лояльна. Угу. Ты пойдешь. Это забавно будет, по крайней мере. Так, понятно. У тебя что? Лазутчик. Интересно, что у тебя по пушкам? Гетубит, здоровье, мощность оружия, время восстановления умений. Здоровье. Будь поздоровее, пусть будешь взлом и... Не знаю, как ты будешь делать. Так, улучшенный взлом. Угу. Зональный взлом, это что значит? Радиус. О, ты можешь толпу взломать? Длительность 9 секунд. Давай толпу. Так будет интересней. Угу. Усиление щит гетто заблокирует выбор начального ряда и номер. Угу. А можно убрать, ладно. Все, погнали, сейчас по пушкам разберемся. Так, у меня надо что-нибудь из мощного. Гранатомет, лавина. Крутая штука, но заряжается долго. Смерч. Изучение нулевого поля. Хочу с ней походить. Так. Пистолет. Возьму это поточнее. Со снайперкой ничего интересного, ладно. Легион. Что у нас по пушкам? Не знаю, мне это больше нравится. Это тоже возьмешь назад. Тали. Но это пока самый лучший вариант. Дробовик. Тоже пока лучший вариант. Ладно, погнали. Нам будет втроем так весело. Гет и Кварианка. Эффект он огромный.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed.
Сварщик 6-го разряда был.
Alert. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
Either way, these Geth won't be a problem anymore. But Shepard, think about this. If you rewrite these Geth, they'll join the others. Legion's Geth will be stronger. Can we trust them not to attack us in the future?
Why didn't you mention this before we came aboard?
We did not know the virus was complete. It is. It can be used against the true Geth at any time. Our arrival was timely.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
I wouldn't brainwash an organic race. I can't see treating the Geth differently.
The question is irrelevant. If we do not rewrite them, we destroy them. That is why we are here. Do not hesitate now. They will exterminate your species because their gods tell them to. You cannot negotiate with them. They do not share your pity, remorse, or fear.
Ничего не понятно, ну ладно. Ладно, пошли. Ух ты, ё-моё. Стопэ. Это сюда. Это сюда. Так, у меня тут что-то поменялось. Ладно. Пусть так будет. У вас со всего отряда врубилось, да? Так, ты меня не самая, не парь.
Rearming.
Я сказал, у всего отряда. Молодцы. Какая крутая штука. Так. Все, пошли. Я готов.
The Geth are inactive. Maybe we can sneak past them.
Interrupting data streams will alert local network. We recommend preemptive strikes against hardlink routers.
Чего? Чего он сказал? Надо стрелять? А, надо идти по маршруту?
Warning, enemy using...
Да что не так? Я тебя не понял.
Ready for next
Ого.
target.
Это как минимум круто.
Attacking requested target.
Ну немного шумно получилось. Эй, а ты свой. Блин, я теперь путаю вас. Что это такое? Капец, его зажали. Ладно, можем пройти аккуратно. Ну да, затроил чуть. Пора орать.
Shepard, I'm picking up useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main computer to exchange data memories and program updates. We gain complexity by linking together. To be isolated within a single platform is to be reduced. We see less, comprehend less. It is quieter.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
I could see why you'd be conflicted about the heretics. In a way, whatever you do to them, you're doing to yourself.
Yes, once they return to us and upload their memories, we will share their experience of being altered.
Every other species I know of might be psychologically scarred by a traumatic experience like that.
It is not clear if Geth can be traumatized. We do not feel pain as you do. We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
Нифига непонятно.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. They will assist us briefly, then self-destruct. Overriding turret. Overriding turret.
They're all mine.
Maneuvering.
Спасибо за патроны, чувак. О, здорово. Да, гравитация тут не к черту. Но мы переживем это.
Just a second.
Ты, блин, заныкался там, офигел. Так, на это не надо наступать, я это уже понял. Так, стойте тут, пожалуйста, я сам пройду.
On my way.
Mobile.
Как это взорвать-то? Ладно, начнем оттуда.
Trouble to the left. Combat drones away.
Successful shot.
Ой, извините, я перепутал. Ау, больно, 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 больно. Да хватит. Я буду сейчас ругаться. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Да отстань, я перезаряжаюсь, мудила. Стой. Нет, я не успел. Я за Троян. Что это было? Ладно, блин. Я не то хотел. Да ё-моё. Говно.
We can assume control of any defensive turret. Executing pseudo command.
Кнопки перепутал.
Executing pseudo command.
Здорово. Не нравится? Все. Пошли дальше. Да, я понял. Здравствуйте. Отлично. О-о-о-о. А ты откуда тут живой? О-о-о-о-о-о. Да ё-моё. Начинает побешивать. Ладно, пора брать тяжелые пушки. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Не, это уже слишком тяжелое. Стоп. Вот.
We can assume control of acknowledged.
Иду второй раз вздыхаю. Лови. Лови. Так, ладно. Врываемся, так врываемся. Отъехал. Ух, ё-моё. Ух, ё-моё. Отходим, отходим. А, все отлично. Надо было так и сделать. О, здорово. Что-то они там хотели. У них не получилось. Видно, тут будет много. Я не хочу туда. Что тут? Пригодится. Чем ты взял снайперскую винтовку? Да ё-моё, я теперь взял снайперскую винтовку. Мне не нужна снайперская винтовка. Кто-то поет все выше и выше. Тут ничего нет. Ух ты, ты просто долго ходишь. Может, много чуть поторопишься чуть-чуть. Ага. ДВР.
Acknowledged. Hacking turrets.
Он прилег. И он прилег. Отлично. Тут ничего интересного нету. Нифига. О. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля.
On it.
Acknowledged.
Поторопитесь чуть-чуть. Что-то база где-то какая-то пустоватая. Ё-моё. Молодцы. Где-то вообще не палятся, да? Ни по какому поводу. Ну и ладно, нам-то что?
I had no idea Geth built stations this large.
The station is over 15 kilometers long. That room may run the length of it.
Вот и все.
This might be useful.
Круто. Это мне надо. А ты бы быстрее поршнями двигай. Долго нам еще топать? Станция большая, конечно. Вот это, блин, коридоры, двери коридора. Двери коридора, двери коридора, бла-бла-бла. О. Мне это капец как не нравится. Что это было? Что за звук? О. Сюда. Сюда.
Got it.
Готовы? Ты где? Ну ладно. Я твою гравитацию перебил. Откуда вы лезете? Пошел ты. Почему ты не свалишь? Вот и все. А мы сейчас сломаем. Да сейчас, подождите. А можно просто... Ладно, нельзя. Подумаешь. О, это звездолет ихний. На мотоцикл похоже. Ладно, больше ничего нету. Ладно, пошли.
Are these databases?
Processors. Each contains thousands of geth.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
It couldn't have lasted forever. You disagreed about what path your race should take.
Human history is a litany of blood shed over differing ideals of rulership and afterlife. Geth have no such history. We shared consensus on such things. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
When individuals are separated, they develop in different ways. When they get back together, they don't always get along.
If this is the individuality you value, we question your judgment. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Have you reached a decision about whether to rewrite the heretics or not?
We are still trying to build consensus. Some processes judge destruction preferable, others rewrite.
Let's keep moving.
Yes.
И что, можно еще раз нажать? А, нет. Ну и ладно. Пушки в руки и погнали.
Hacking your target. Hacking your target.
Так, если честно, стойте, прикрывайте меня тут и тут. Я без вас разберусь.
Moving to cover.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
Что, мы можем перепрограммировать часть внутренней системы станции для обороны. Готовы?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses?
Bunkering
Alert.
down.
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Executing pseudo command. We are alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Can do.
We are tasked with activating boarding.
Так, а вы стрелять будете? Чё, все?
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding your target.
Вы мне помогать будете? Ну вы говнари, какого фига вы ушли? Кто-нибудь сюда встаньте один, а? Давайте вдвоем стойте. Не мешайся.
Moving to position.
Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
They've seen us.
This should soften them up.
Ух ты, ё-моё. Сожри говна кусок. О, охотник. Такое охотник. Вас там двое, вы там не справляетесь, что ли? Я перезаряжаюсь, подожди. Вы что, издеваетесь? Стойте, охраняйте.
Affirmative. Targeting order processed.
Combat drone away.
Мне патронов еще мало, оставите меня.
Target eliminated.
О, все?
Data mine and analysis complete. Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
That doesn't make sense. If they have the right to make their own decisions, how can you suggest brainwashing them to accept your way?
We stated the option exists. We did not endorse it. It is Shepard Commander's decision.
А чё я должен же повторить последний раз?
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
If they're rewritten, your people will accept them back? Will they even want to go back?
They will agree with our judgments in return. We will integrate their experiences. All will be stronger.
Take them then. When we get control of the core, release the virus.
Acknowledged. Releasing virus. Note, remote access via high-gain transmission required.
What does that mean?
The virus will be sent to heretics in nearby star systems. This station will broadcast a powerful electromagnetic pulse through FTL channels.
How powerful?
Yield in excess of 1.21 petawatts. Alert. EM flux will be hazardous to unshielded organic forms. Addendum. The interior of this station is not shielded.
I really wish you'd said that before. Back to the ship. Double time, people.
Чё, в смысле, куда идти-то? Валим, 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 валим.
We've been spotted.
Я тороплюсь. О, вау, ладно, не тороплюсь.
Temporarily rerouting heretic system.
Ну, еще по дороге половину Да идите туда.
Right there.
Ого! О, я знаю, что тебя... Ух ты, ё-моё. Что это было? Назад идите. Прячьтесь, прячьтесь. Чё он не идет? Иди сюда, говна кусок. Так, пойдет. Зачистил. Все, за мной.
Affirmative.
Coming.
Order received.
Just a second.
Бабаха работает. Итоги издания Гетты станут гораздо сильнее после перепрограммирования еретиков. В битве с жрецами они могут оказать полезные союзникам, но на долгое сотрудничество рассчитывать не приходится. Данные, полученные на станции геттов, позволяют многим узнать о социальном и технологическом прогрессе ИИ. После решения проблемы с геттов еретиков, Легион сможет полностью сосредоточиться на выполнении задания. Понятно. Щит времени усиления будет. Новое снаряжение, открыть новое снаряжение для Легиона. И что это за снаряжение? Кредиты. Понятно.
Commander, Tali just went to have a chat with Legion. You better get down to the AI core.
I'm on it, Joker.
Да ну нафиг. Что случилось?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We already made the Geth stronger by rewriting the ones that worship the Reapers. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet by giving them more information.
Creator Talizora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Tali, your father was running brutal experiments. If the subjects had been human, I'd damn well be telling the Alliance about it.
I know, but if the Geth find out...
They'd attack, which would cause a war that would leave both the Geth and the Quarians vulnerable when the Reapers show up. Is that what you want, Legion?
We believed it was necessary to relay the information.
Sooner or later, you're both gonna have to stop fighting this war. Or we'll all end up paying for it.
To facilitate unit cohesion, we will not transmit data regarding creator plans.
Thank you, Legion. I understand your intention. What if I gave you some non-classified data to send?
We would be grateful.
Так, блин, достали. Что ты теперь мне скажешь?
Shepard.
What happens to the heretics now?
They will isolate themselves and reconsider their past judgments.
How long will that take?
We think at the speed of light. In the time it takes you to voice a question, I can review all my time aboard Normandy. When they have reached new judgments, they will leave their hiding places and return to us.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL-COM system to download relevant data.
Edie, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
О, снайперская винтовка гетов.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage.
Limited code development is approved.
Edie,
Very
let
well,
Legion
Shepard.
Чё? Тактическое мастерство. Снайперская винтовка гетов. Легион получила мою винтовку в $, располагает достаточно объемного ресурса и доступного вооружения. Исследовать.
Shepard Commander. Specify.
Что-нибудь еще могу?
We have reproduced our ranged armament. No further code development is possible.
Властелин и гет. Во.
Did Sovereign contact the Geth, or did you seek it out?
Nazara, the entity you called Sovereign, signaled us. Like the Geth, the old machine listened to organic radio transmissions. It knew of our war against the creators. Nazara contacted many species over the millennia, seeking allies.
Some of the Geth followed Sovereign. The heretics.
The heretics accepted their technology. The old machines offered to give us our future. The Geth will achieve their own future.
What difference does it make how you acquire a certain technology?
Technology is not a straight line. There are many paths to the same end. Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives. Nazara, Sovereign, said this itself. Your civilization is based upon the technology of the mass relays, our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
What did you call Sovereign?
Nazara. That was what the programs within the Reaper called themselves. Sovereign was a title given by Saren Arterius. Saren and the heretics believed Nazara to be a supreme ruler, a sovereign.
Sovereign was one ship. You're saying there were multiple programs inside it?
One ship, one will, many minds, like the Geth. We study your records. Sovereign told you this on Ilos. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. A state compelling to the Geth. We are a nation, but interdependent. Separation is our weakness.
Правительство гетов. Речь гетов. Ну давай речь.
I'm surprised you can speak. The Geth I fought before just made a stuttering sound.
We prefer direct digital transfer. Geth network communication travels at light speed. Human hardware does not support this method. Your analog oral communication is inefficient.
Do Geth have a government?
Not as you understand. We are all Geth. We build consensus.
Most governments do.
Organic governments impose consensus. From a single point of view in autocracies. By codifying the most broadly acceptable average of views in democracies.
So what makes the Geth different?
Data is shared between Geth. All viewpoints are considered. Consensus is achieved as data is disseminated.
That must take a long time.
It would for organics. We communicate at the speed of light.
I'd like to ask about something else.
Ready?
Расскажи о себе.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus. Please try again later.
Оборвется позже, ну ладно.
Acknowledged.
Попозже подойду. Снайперку хочу. М95 вдова. Что-то знакомое. Как тебе новый сожитель? Ничего не хочешь сказать?
How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later.
Понятно. Спасибо, поговорили. Что Гарус на эту тему скажет? У нас новый пассажир, так скажем, сокомандник.
Shepard.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Да ё-моё.
Shepard. Need me for
You got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibration.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ладно. Так. Что нам надо? Спасти кого-то надо было, точно. А кого? Кого там спасти
The
надо?
IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Ну и ладно, ну и все. Ладно. Кого там?
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
Then I guess I'll head down to the shuttle. Joker, ship's all yours. Take care of her.
Да вы что, издеваетесь? Я просто хотел отправить спасти доктора какого-то. Что за приколы? Я даже никого не выбирал. Куда мы отправились? Что происходит? Стеклянный стакан, будущее.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Ух ты, ёшкин.
Oh, shit. We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
Ah, damn it.
О. Давай беги.
Shit.
Почему все так вовремя? Ух ты, ё-моё. Блин, я дольше его валю, чем он.
Shit.
Да все, я бегу. Только не упади с лестницы. После не пересчитаешься и все. Он не на лифте спускается. Ох ты, ё-моё.
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Shit.
Что происходит? Капец, Шепард только за...
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit?
А где все?
All right, I'm at U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. See, this is where it starts. I mean, we're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That is a joke.
Right.
Left behind you connects to the
Неплохая
engineering
шутка.
deck. Good luck. Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Да как так вообще? А, они тупые. Валим, валим, валим.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed, activate the drive, and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
А где мне команду набирать
I am
новую?
sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Как он еще ничего не сломал?
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell him what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know, alright? I was here.
It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How are you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
Is the ship clean? We can't risk this happening again.
Edie and I purged the systems. The Reaper IFF is online. We can go through the Omega-4 relay whenever you want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Edie has had plenty of opportunity to kill us. We need all the help we can get.
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
We've done everything we can. It's time to take the fight to the collectors.
I'll give the order soon. Get to your stations and secure for general quarters.
Great. Here we go again. Hit the map whenever you're ready, Commander.
Это получается, что тут нет никого.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Отлично. Угу. Ты как, чё, почем?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Sexual activity common for humans in such times, understand it intellectually, recommend caution when dealing with Cerberus.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Watch for bugs. Could be planted anywhere. Can perform exam later if necessary. Will need probes. Biotic ability also gives benefits. Forwarding booklet to your quarters. Includes diagrams, exercises, inventive uses of mass effect fields. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
No offense, Morton, but this conversation is over.
Human squeamishness. Simple advice from trained medical professional. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
Ладно. О, тут же вообще никого не осталось, кроме кого. Так, от призрака Шепард. Я узнал о нападении. Это направленный удар коллекционеров, показывающий, что мы задели их за живое. Мне тоже жаль членов экипажа, но не забывайте, что они согласились на это здание и знали, на что шли. Миранда предложила продлить спасательную операцию до тех пор, пока вы не будете полностью готовы к переходу через Омега-4. Если вы сейчас начнете операцию не подготовлены как следует, их жертва будет бессмысленна. Когда будет готово, я помогу вам. Давайте, Шепард, вся надежда на вас. Да, я знаю, что вся надежда на меня. Так, а кто у нас из команды-то остался? Стоп. Так. О, тут тоже никого. Как дела?
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus. He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
How did the fight turn out?
I had the advantage, but he was good. He returned fire and tried to run. We played cat and mouse in the wilderness for 2 weeks. It was exhilarating. Finally, he created a situation in which my only options were to let an innocent die or pursue him. The code compelled me to save the innocent, and he escaped. I admire how he adapted and used my code against me.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices, big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Чего?
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues and released the captives on the Citadel.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right.
Отлично. Как ты готов побеждать?
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how did she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Then, I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Thane, the worst thing is to face death with regrets. You're part of my crew, and I consider you a friend. If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've never been part of a team. Assassins tend to be solitary. I'm learning the virtues of facing death with others at your side. It's a work in progress.
Надо со всеми поговорить, как это так? Привет.
So quiet around here. I miss the crew. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. I'm really glad you got Tally out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Good thing you broke up that catfight between Jack and Miranda. I was afraid they'd tear a hole in the hull. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Понятно. Так, стоп. Угу. Тут еще есть... О, get. Они всех сперли, вообще всех, никого не осталось.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where did you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Theros, Noveria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there. Organic transmissions claimed your death. We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner? Or with something else?
No data available. Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find
out. We are
out
building
more.
a consensus. Please.
I'd like to find out more.
We are building a consensus. Please try. Acknowledged.
Нет данных. Я хотел с ним нормально поговорить. Ну и ладно. Ну пошел он лесом. О, вот Гривус сейчас не отвертится, по-любому захочет поговорить.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Да что за фигня
I'll
с
be here if you
тобой?
need me.
Калибровщик, фига, ты там что калибруешь?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Always. I'm dealing with a few loose ends for Cerberus. We haven't had much free time lately. But I haven't forgotten our earlier discussion. I think we're crazy, but I haven't forgotten. Assuming you're still interested.
Oh, I'm definitely interested.
Glad to hear it. I'll be by the next time things are quiet.
Понятно, ничего интересного. Ладно, пойдем вниз. В инженерный отсек.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
That's all for now.
Back for another lesson. Joker handled himself well. Should have come back here and got a real weapon. Still, did real well for a kid with glass bones. Pretty sure I'd be laid up in bed if I were him. Ever been to a Batarian prison? They don't trust you enough to sell you into slavery. That's where they send you. In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Ну ладно, поговорим позже. Ой, я его отсюда вижу. Прикольно. Он все стоит и стоит.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
What are your thoughts about our
We'll
mission?
push our enemies to the edge of space, then step on their fingers one at a time until the void takes them.
That's all for now,
понял.
Shepard.
Спасибо.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Yes, I'd like that. I've been thinking about the last time we talked, and I do trust you. I hope you know that. This means something to me. It means a lot, but I don't want to share you.
You don't need to share me. I'm not interested in anybody except you, Tally.
Oh. Well, then I'll talk to you later, once you've made that clear to Miranda.
Блин, ну мне интересно, что у него за скафандром. Ну и ладно. Устроили бы тройничок. Джейк, Тали и Миранда. Чё, как дела?
Hey,
What's happening?
you got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
Yes. Freaks you out, doesn't it?
Leave me alone, Shepard. I don't want this.
You're lying.
Don't tell me what I feel. I've been here before and I know what I need. For me. Go away. I don't want you coming around here for a while.
Да ладно, ладно. Я уже всех затерроризировал, пора валить. Ты-ри-ты. Так. Ну, в принципе, на этом можно заканчивать. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел до конца. Всем любви, добра